Hi everyone. So today we are going to start with the most wanted chapter, the most important chapter, and one of the most interesting chapters, foreign exchange. In this, there will be two areas which we are going to discuss. One is foreign exchange risk management and international financial management. 85% of the chapter will be covered by forex risk management, and remaining portion will be covered by international financial management. There are totally how many areas, sir? Two areas. Two areas will merge with one single chapter. We are going to cover them. In this chapter, there are so many topics which we need to cover, and the chapter score will be around 20 marks in the examination. So 20 marks is the mark score that will be given for the chapter called as foreign exchange. So even before we go into the chapter, first let us understand what are all the learning objectives of this particular chapter. There are the following learning objectives. We divide the chapter into three parts. See there. First one will be the basics. Basics will be covering out. Basics will be covering out the types of markets. Basics will be covering out, sir, the types of markets. Next one, Forex quotations, direct quote and indirect quote, quote conversions, bid and ask rates, conversion of two-way quotation, cross-currency quotation, spot rate, forward rate, swap points, appreciation and depreciation of foreign exchange. Once you understand all these basics, you will be ultimately perfect with the remaining chapter. Most of the students will feel the chapter forex difficult for one reason. That one reason is they are ultimately poor in the basics. That poorest conceptual clarity in the basics will lead to a fear over the chapter called as IFM. I will give you one word before we start with the class. After listening to the first three sessions, I will be taking only 45 minutes to 1 hour lecture. I'm not talking about this lecture. Any lecture in IFM. There will be around 10 to 15 lectures will be there. 1 hour I will break, such that listening process will become very easy. So the listening process will become easy if videos are on a short size for difficult chapters like IFM. Same thing what I have done for the portfolio theories. That's why corporate valuation chapter, if you see each video 3 hours to 2.5 hours like that. Flow you can listen and complete, but these are each and every concept. Concept wise I will break into videos. Such that it will be convenient from the student's point of view. So breaking every day 3 to 4 lectures will come. 1 hour, 45 minutes or 1 hour 10 minutes like that. I will be breaking into equal parts and I will be putting in the Google Drive such that you can conveniently listen concept wise videos. This is one point I want to discuss. First 2 lectures, max 3, we will complete all the basic learning objectives. One thing I can assure you, take this word. And by the time we complete this particular chapter, maybe it take 15 to 18 hours. By the time we complete this chapter, you will really say that easiest chapter in the entire syllabus is IFM, which scared you previously, is not at all a difficult chapter. In my viewpoint, if anyone come to me and ask, what is the difficult chapter in entire SFM? Technically what is more difficult, if a person asks me, with no stretch of imagination, I will tell it is portfolio theories. The efforts what we kept might make the chapter easy, but those who have already underwent the coaching where nothing is taught, they can really understand the importance of the class. If there is any chapter which is really difficult, that's portfolio theories. If there is any chapter which is really difficult, that's corporate valuation. But people will give a lower look over those chapters because elders and seniors will tell, IFM is very difficult. Compared to them, they seem IFM is difficult because they are poor in the basics. Chillera learning of IFM will lead to make the subject scary at the end, which we will not do. So the main point what I want to convey is learn in a correct way. There is no hard and fast rule in understanding Forex. As you already know how much importance I give for conceptual clarity and the basic discussion. In the same way, I will be putting you before 17 basic concepts. How many? 17 questions I will give. Totally we are going to do 60 problems in Forex. How many? 60 problems in the Forex chapter. In that 60, first 12 or first 15 problems will be making you to understand all the basic discussion. Next two concepts will be discussing about the risk management and international financial management concept. Clear everyone? So these problems will help you to crack any kind of question. Which model we leave? Nothing we leave in this area. Okay? So these are the basics. Risk management, these concepts are there. Purchasing power parity, interest rate parity, covered interest arbitrage, forward hedging, money market hedging, leading, lagging, disposal of forward contracts, in that cancellation, extension and early honor, currency options, currency futures. These are all the various concepts. In this, except last two, everything we will cover. Sir, what about those last two? Derivatives options completed, we will cover currency options. Derivative futures completed, we will cover currency futures. Okay, so that's the area. International financial management, then we will start with the area called as a international capital budgeting, later exposure netting, nostro, ostro and loro accounts. That everything we will cover in this area itself. With that, we will be completing of the entire Forex chapter as a whole. That 20 marks will be in your hand by the time we complete all these. Clear everyone? So this is the weightage and other technicalities inside this chapter Forex. Okay, first everyone, first point number 1, learning A is very important in this chapter. How much great you are in the basics, that much good you will be in the learning. Okay, so I kept this basic level PDF in the channel as well, Telegram channel, but please everyone ensure that you are writing the notes in the class, because I will give time for you. At that time, please don't waste. Okay, just because of the reason that the printed notes is available, that's the only reason why you don't want to share the notes. If I share the notes, no one will write the notes. You will get SFM only if you write. The secret of success in SFM is do the problems, write the theory. That helps you a lot in examination. So please don't just sit and see the answers. If I am giving you the key, if I am giving you this answer sheet, who will write? No one will write. I know them. I know about students very well. They will never write it. At the end of the day, they will not do well in the examination. Blame will again fall on the faculty, which I don't want. Okay, that's why I will never share this. Once every point in the syllabus is completed, at that time we will think of. But in the middle of the syllabus, if I give no one will write. Okay, you write the notes. Writing the notes says the secret of success. You write the notes, presence of mind will be there. You will think, you will write. Obviously, what will happen? One time practice will be over. Okay, one time practice will be over. So please ensure that you are writing the notes. Okay, see here. First, you copy down the learning objectives in the Forex chapter. Once you complete the learning objectives writing, then I will be taking you towards the basics inside this particular area called as Forex chapter. Okay, please copy down all the learning objectives. Keep the heading Forex. Keep the heading Forex. Write down the learning objectives. Write down all the learning objectives properly, everyone in the class. So hope everyone completed writing. Okay. So this is the learning objectives of this particular chapter. See, first I will show you the notes. We are having totally 17 to 18 basic questions are there. We have to understand this very clearly. There is no question of seeing any answer book and directly writing. Everyone must and should write everything. I will give time. At that time you need to write. There is no second option available for this chapter at least. Okay. If you do here, you are not understanding the importance of listening to the class and doing. If you do properly in the class, you need not do 5-6 times the same SFM again. You save a lot of time later. If you see the answers now, it will take a lot of time at a later period of time. So please don't feel greed about writing the notes. Okay, even if you have the colored copy with you, because I put in the Telegram group, even in that case, please write down the notes properly. Everyone copy down every point. Okay, or else you can't really find the track over the concept called as Forex. So already this topic itself is complicated with the basics. Basics, if you are perfect, you will be ultimately perfect with the total concepts. Okay, from the examinations point of view, if I have to put a ranking, rank 1 will go to what? Rank 1 will go to rank 1 will be going to forward hedging and money market hedging, both. Rank 2 will go to disposal of forward contracts. Okay, remaining all equally important. Rank 3 will go to international capital budgeting. Okay, these three are ranked to the top. Generally every attempt, one question will be there from hedging, one question will be there from disposal, one question will be there from international capital budgeting. One topic definitely will be there in each and every top, generally in every paper. It can come for 5 marks, 8 marks, 5 marks combination, any combination it may come, but in general they will give like this. That does not mean that every attempt it should happen. 10 attempts, 8 attempts this will happen. 8 attempts, you take any attempt, 8 attempts out of 10, this pattern will be generally followed by the institute. Okay, so with this completion of basic introduction, let us start with our chapter discussion. Okay, so now let us continue with the first lecture on Forex chapter. So as I already shown you the learning objectives of this area, there are so many learning objectives which we need to cover stage by stage, in which basics are the most important aspects. In the basics, we have to cover around 17-18 different kinds of concepts. Once those basics are thorough, then you will be comfortable in understanding the remaining parts of this chapter. If you are not confident with the basics, then it becomes very difficult for you to solve the problems on Forex. Before even we start, first I want to tell you where student will feel difficult and where student will lose the marks in exam. First point, in every industry there will be a technical language. The language of that particular technical industry, first we need to understand. When it comes to derivative segment or stock market segment, we need to understand what do you mean by long, what do you mean by short, what do you mean by resistance. Okay, so many other terms will be there. We need to understand certain technical terminology. Likewise, even in the exchange and currency market, there are certain terms which we have to understand very clearly in detail, or else you will not have a clue as to what is happening in that area. So the point is, even in this particular chapter, there are so many technical terms like direct quote, indirect quote, ask rate, bid rate. Like that we need to have knowledge about each and every term. Now the moment I say ask rate and bid rate, some students who are listening will understand, bid rate I know very well, ask rate I know very well. Here the point is not on whether you know what is ask rate or bid rate. Everyone will know. Bid rate means bankers buying rate, ask rate means bankers selling rate. Everyone will understand that. But the confusion will come when it is a forming part of an illustration. When a problem is given, then it becomes very difficult as to how to identify these ask and bid rates. Okay, how to quote this ask and bid rates. What do you mean by a base rate? What do you mean by a price rate? If a question is given in $1 equal to rupees, how to understand, or dollar by rupee equal to he will give. At that time you need to understand in a different way. Okay, how that is, that development of understanding will come by the time we complete this chapter, because every problem we will learn some new concept, as I already said. Okay, these problems what we are going to do will give a complete full-fledged impression on the chapter called as Forex. Before even we go into the next area or the basics area, first thing is we need to understand the basic terminology of Forex. So the terminology of when to use ask and bid, institute will expect. Means I will tell you, whenever in examination a question is given, you should not just answer that by giving a rate. We should tell which bid rate it is, which ask rate it is. Means ask of bracket open dollar by rupee, rupee by dollar, pound by yen, rupee by yen, or you have to clearly tell euro by dollar or dollar by euro, euro by rupee, rupee by euro. Clearly you need to write it. The moment you don't write, they will not value that answer, because it will be giving an impression that you copied from somewhere and you are putting the answers there. Okay, if even I value, I will also think the same. How he got this value? Might be he's asking some friend, he ticked in the paper, immediately he have noted that. That can happen. Every chance is there. Okay, so if you don't write which rate it is clearly, what I will think, for example, I will ask a friend and which rate it is. Immediately said he will tick on the question paper and tell, immediately I will take that rate and I will write. That is not the thing we want. We want the complete analysis of how this answer should be. Because in the treasury departments of companies, if you go for interviews to the companies where you want to knock the interview in the treasury, which is one of the fantastic areas in every company, because treasury is the source of everything. So treasury department, if you want to go where the company is having lot of imports and lot of exports, at that time they don't expect you to answer the questions. They expect you to answer all the technical terms and the terminology that the Forex market generally uses. So when a quotation is given, a 4 decimal quotation generally will come. Sometimes in the questions 2 decimal quotations also will be given. That will be for the problem sake only. In reality, the Forex market will always give a 4 decimal number, 70.2439, like that, some number they will give. How to understand the decimal? Students usually get confused. In the question in the examination, they will give like this. Take the quotation in the ticks of, take the quotation in the orders of 0.0025, he will give. Immediately pens drop, because you don't know what it is. So therefore, we need to first understand the basics. Basics understanding means what you need to understand? You need to understand how the foreign exchange quotations are really given in the market. What do you mean by the Forex decimal points? What do you mean by the ticks? What do you mean by pips? PIPS. Okay. Okay, points in percentages. That's called as a pips. Very, very popular, PIPS. Okay, what is a pips? What is a ticks? And what is a points? How the question is given in the examination. That observation is first predominantly required while solving the problem on Forex chapter. Okay, hope you understood what I am trying to convey. Right? With this, let us first start with the basic rudimentaries inside the chapter called as the Forex. Okay, let's start. So let's start with the basic concepts. See here. Foreign exchange or Forex risk management and international financial management. Let us try to understand bit by bit. First one, basic rudimentaries on Forex, the basic concepts on the Forex chapter. First one, what are the various types of markets and explain in detail. Okay, first one. Sir, a market is a place where we will buy and sell. That place is called as a market. You buy and sell vegetable market. You buy and sell fish market. You buy and sell securities, it becomes a stock market. You buy and sell money. Sir, money buy and sell means what, sir? Buy and sell means borrow and deposit. Okay. So you are buying the money for interest. You are selling the money for interest. Buying and selling itself is called as a borrowing and lending. And I am not joking. The word buying of money and selling of money will be predominantly used in a chapter called as interest rate risk management. Interest rate risk management. In the chapter derivatives, it will come. When we discuss about that, you will clearly understand what do you mean by buying of money and selling of money. Okay, now, so buying of money and selling of money represents borrowings and deposits. So what are the various types of markets? Explain in detail. So market is a place where something can be bought and something can be sold, is called as a market. There are three popular types of markets. Number one, stock market, where securities are bought and sold. Money market, where the money is bought and sold. Currency market, where foreign currencies are bought and sold, not Indian rupee currency. Home currency buying and selling will be done in money market. Foreign currency buying and selling will be done in currency market. So first, the market means what? A place where we will buy and sell the things. Okay, in detail if you want to explain, there are three types of markets popularly for our discussion. Number one will be stock market, where securities are bought and sold. There will be second type of market called as money market, where the money is bought and sold, means borrowing and deposit. There is a third type of market called as currency market, where foreign currencies will be bought and sold. Foreign currencies will be bought and sold. This is the first topic, basic. Please copy down. I said very clearly, no seeing the direct notes and ticking that and going to the next answer. Even though you do that, I will give a time for you to copy here. Therefore, your time unnecessarily will get wasted. Please ensure that you are writing the notes properly. Note say will help you. Write down. Okay, completed writing. Next, what are the types of foreign exchange quotations? Question number 2, question number 3 and question number 4. I will discuss first, later you will write the notes. Okay, so let me first explain the concepts clearly. What are the various foreign exchange quotations, or what are the various forex quotes? Okay, quotation is short form quote. Okay, so let us understand what are the various types of foreign exchange quotations. Popularly, there are two types of foreign exchange quotations. Number one, direct quotation. Number two, indirect quotation. What do we mean by a direct quotation? What do you mean by indirect quotation? Let us try to understand clearly. Okay, see here. Direct quotation and indirect quotations are two types of quotations. Question 2 over. Small question. Question 3. What is a direct quote? Explain with an example. What is an indirect quote? Explain with an example. Okay, I will take good examples and try to explain this. Listen carefully. First one, direct quotation. Direct quotation represents number of units of home currency for 1 unit of foreign currency. Number of units of home currency for 1 unit of foreign currency. This is called as a direct quotation. If I tell like this, people may not understand. Therefore, I will put it in a simple way. $1 equal to rupees 70. If I write this, I am not writing the prevailing dollar rate. Example, say round number. It's not 80 now. It's not even 70 now. So therefore, I am taking the first round number 70. That's all. It will be somewhere around 74, 75 like this. Na? So I am taking 70 for understanding sake. Okay. Don't put the accuracy here. We are understanding the concept. We are not putting any practical exposure here. Okay. So see here. $1 equal to 70. Okay. $1 equal to 70 means how to understand this? For Indian banker, dollar is a foreign currency. For Indian banker, first everyone should understand, when we are doing the forex problem, first understand which country is being dealt or which country is the subject matter. If it is India, for India, except rupee, everything is a foreign currency. If you are talking from the US banker point of view, except dollar, US dollar, everything is a foreign currency for them. So therefore, whether it is a foreign currency or home currency should be seen from whose point of view? The banker who is being dealt in the question. Okay, I am now talking about a Mumbai banker, means Indian banker. Indian bankers, for a banker or for Indian citizen like you and me, foreign currency will be dollar. For banker, a dollar is not a home currency. For banker, it is a foreign currency. For you also, it is a foreign currency. You will buy foreign currency, bank will sell foreign currency. You will sell foreign currency, bank will buy foreign currency. But it is a foreign currency to both of us. For SBI, dollar is a home currency. For Koushik, Mukesh, dollar is a foreign currency. It is the overaction. First point of understanding is understand that the banks always have dollar as a foreign currency only. When I speak dollar, I mean foreign exchange. So any foreign exchange is a foreign currency to you and also to the banker. This is the another point that I want to explain in this connection. So $1 is a foreign currency to us and also for the bank. So the final conclusion is, whether banker or whether you and me, for everyone, foreign exchange is a foreign currency. For no one, it is a home currency. Okay, I'm talking about Indian bankers. Okay, so from the Indian banker point of view, see the entire quotation now. $1 equal to rupees 70. Okay, $1 equal to rupees 70 means what? For every $1, we need to have 70 rupees. So now listen to the question. 70 means 70 rupees. That means 1 rupee how many times? 1 rupee for 70 times. Means it is a number of 1 rupee. Only 1 rupee. Number of 1 rupee. How many number of 1 rupees are required? 71 rupees are required. That itself means number of units. Number of units. It depends on the currency. It may be dollars. It may be rupee this time. Okay. From the American banker, if he is giving, okay, the notation may change. But no complication at the beginning stage. Let us understand clearly. I am rewriting the quotation for your kind understanding. See the screen once again. $1 equal to rupees 70. From the Indian banker point of view, I am putting this question. $1 equal to rupees 70. Okay, now see here. $1 is a foreign currency. Rupees is the home currency, domestic currency, Indian currency. Foreign currency is given in number of units per unit. Per unit, $1. 1 means 1 unit. So it is per unit point of view. 70 rupees means rupees for how many times? 70 times. Means it is a per unit number of units. Number of units. Number of units of home currency for 1 unit of foreign currency is called as a direct quote. Is called as what's a direct quote? Means from an Indian point of view, how you will ask, how much I need to pay to get $1, like that we will ask. So that itself is a direct quotation. Clear everyone? Or to buy a dollar, how much I need to spend. Okay, so you are asking how much I need to spend in order to get $1. Like this you will ask. You will not ask for 1 rupee how many dollars will come. You will not ask like that. You will ask, I want $1, how much rupees I need to spend. Okay, that's called as a direct quotation. Simply to tell, you went to a vegetable market. You went to a vegetable market. How you will ask the quotation now? You will ask, I want 1 kg of potatoes, how much I need to pay. You will ask. You will not ask for 1 potato how much I will pay. Okay, or for 1 rupee how many potatoes I will get. You will not ask like that. How many potatoes, or 1 kilo potatoes, or 1 kilo tomatoes, or 1 kilo 1 kilo of onions, something you will give. So you will tell, I want this 1 kg of onions, how much I need to pay. That means how many rupees I need to pay. You will ask. You will not ask, I will give you 1 rupee, how many onions will you give. You will not ask like that. Always a number of units will be from our point of view, what you are going to pay. So number of units of home currency for 1 unit of foreign currency is called as a direct quotation or a direct quote. Clear? Next one, indirect quote. Which quote, sir? Indirect quote. How this apply? Let us try to envisage this. Okay, see here. From a Indian banker point of view, before even going into indirect quote, one small point. How to read this? This is a direct quota, indirect quota. This one. This is a direct quota, indirect quota. When that question is asked, first you should sit silent. Don't answer anything. When a person asks you, what is this quote? Don't tell direct, don't tell indirect. Interviewer, they will put the questions. So this is a direct or indirect quote. At that time, don't tell anything. It is not a direct, it is not a. First tell me from which banker you are asking. I am asking from Indian banker point of view. Then it is a direct quote. How to express this? This is a direct quote on dollar against rupee or for rupee. Like that you need to tell. This is not a direct quote on dollar. This is not a direct quote on rupee. This is a direct quote on dollar quoted against rupee. Like that you need to tell. I repeat, it is a direct quotation for dollar against rupee. Against rupee. It is a quotation which is given against to our currency. Okay, direct quotation for dollar against rupee is the right interpretation of this quotation. Clear? Now listen carefully to the point. In India, what is the indirect quotation? Generally banks don't give indirect quotations. Will not give. Then who will give? Stock markets will give. We will give, sir, stock markets. So stock market will give exchange quotations. Yes, you know na? Currency options and currency futures. Currency options and currency futures are globalized today. Therefore, they will use indirect quotations also. Bankers in India never quote indirect quotations. Okay, understanding sake only these questions will be given in the exam. Indirect quotations will be traded by the stock markets. If you see the currency market, 1 rupee equal to they will give in dollars, because those are the lot sizes. Okay, when we come to currency options and futures, clearly pin to pinpoint everything I will discuss there. Lot of your confusions will be clear, but at this level of understanding, please learn. Generally banks in India don't quote indirect. They will tell only direct. $1 equal to, 1 pound equal to, 1 euro equal to, like this only they will tell. However, for understanding sake of the student, institute will ask a question like, even if he is an Indian banker, they will give indirect quotations in the exam. At that time, you should not tell, as per the logic in the industry, there is no banker in India quoting indirect. Over action illa. That's what I want to tell. If really it is there, you take this and do. But in general, you check any of the banks. International traded banks and exchange traded banks are there in India. Bank branches which trades only on foreign currency, they will also give only direct quotations generally. Okay. So what is an indirect quotation? Indirect quotation for a Indian banker. Okay, indirect quotation for a Indian banker. Why I am so specific about this? Listen. Indirect quotation by SBI in India, Indian branch of SBI. How it will be? 1 rupee equal to dollar Take calculator. 1 by 70. How much? 0.0143. 0.0143. So this is the indirect quotation on this is a indirect quotation on dollar against rupee. Okay, because we are from which bank? Indian bank. Indian banks always home currency is rupee, foreign currency is dollar. Therefore, this is a indirect quotation for the dollar against rupee. First one is a direct quotation on dollar against rupee. Second one is a indirect quotation on dollar against the rupee. Always our quotation is on the dollar. Whether it is direct by rupee or indirect by rupee, we need to tell. Okay. Generally, we don't trade like this. Okay. You will go to the bank and you will tell, I want $10. You will not tell, I will give you 1 rupee. How many dollars you will give? No fool will ask like that. Okay. We will always trade on dollars. We will not trade on rupees. Okay. But understanding sake only, these questions will be given in exam. At that time, your mind should think that this is an indirect quotation given by an Indian banker on dollar against the rupee. So hope you understood the concept clearly now up to here. So indirect quotation la home currency, foreign currency, home currency, foreign currency. Okay. So home currency means what? Rupee here. Foreign currency means what? Dollar here. Per unit of home currency, number of units of foreign currency. This is not number, sir. This is 0.0. 0.01 is a fractional number. Number of units is in fractions here. It's not per unit, na? That itself enough. So, number of units of foreign currency for 1 unit of home currency is called as an indirect quote. So, tell me, what is a direct quote? Number of units of home currency for 1 unit of foreign currency is a direct quote. Number of units of foreign currency for 1 unit of home currency is a indirect quote. So always direct and indirect should be seen from the banker point of view. For a banker, what quotation it is? From the banker, if it is Indian banker, rupee is always a home currency. If you see the second example, here I have written rupee as a foreign currency. Yeah? No. Therefore, don't interpret in a wrong way. Okay. Generally, people think that if it is on the left side, it is foreign. If it is on right side, it is Indian. This is another mistake that you will do. Okay. So, no. It depends on the type of quotation you are giving. Am I clear? So now this is the first point. So direct quotation means number of units of home currency for 1 unit of foreign currency. Indirect quotation means number of units of foreign currency for 1 unit of home currency. These are the direct quote and indirect quote. Up to here, hope everyone has a full clarity on the concept. Right? I will move on to the next stage. So home currency, foreign currency, understanding the types of quotations, basics are completed now. So direct quote and indirect quote also done. Now listen. When I write direct quote and indirect quote, what is direct for you will become indirect to the other country. Example, Indian banker, foreign banker. Indian banker will give $1 equal to rupees 70. Okay. Foreign banker has given $1 equal to rupees 70. Okay. Next, Indian banker has given 1 rupee equal to $0.0143. Foreign banker has given 1 rupee equal to $0.0143. This is a clear indicator for your understanding. Indian banker, dollar is a foreign currency. Number of units of foreign currency, number of units of home currency for 1 unit of foreign currency is a direct quote for an Indian banker. Okay, but the same quotation if given by a foreign banker, it becomes indirect quote for him, because for their country, rupee is a foreign currency. How they will write? Number of units of foreign currency for 1 unit of home currency. For them, this will become an indirect quote. Technically, to understand, this is number of units of foreign currency for 1 unit of home currency. This will be notated like, okay, this will be notated like an indirect quotation for them. So what is direct for you is the indirect for other country. What is indirect for you is a direct quotation for other country. A banker in USA, for him, dollar is not a foreign currency. For him, rupee is a foreign currency. At that time, number of units of home currency for 1 unit of foreign currency, this will become a direct quote for him, but this is not. Means what is direct for you will become indirect on the opposite currency. What is indirect for you will become the direct quotation for the opposite currency, technically country. Hope you can understand the logic now. So in India, dollar is a commodity. I buy and sell dollar. In USA, rupee is a commodity. They will buy and sell rupee. So this is a problem. So the forex market entirely having one complication called as observation on commodity. Observation on what's a commodity. Example, I want to buy calculator. I want to buy calculator. I am in India. I want to buy calculator. I go to a shop. I will tell, I will give 1 rupee. How much calculator you will give? Like this I will not ask. I will tell, I want 1 calculator. How much rupee I need to spend? In India I will ask like that. I went to USA. Now, jing, USA. Okay. Now in USA, I will go to a stationery shop in USA and tell, I will give you $1. Give me that much part of calculator. Give me 1 key. Like that I will not ask. For example, this calculator is of $3. This calculator is almost $3. Either purchase entire calculator or don't buy. You will not go in USA and tell, I will give you $1. Pay me that. Give me that much calculator. You will not ask like this. That means calculator is a commodity in India, also in USA. Therefore, your way of asking will not change. But that is not the case with exchanges. In India, rupee is a foreign currency, home currency, home currency. Dollar is a foreign currency. That means dollar is a commodity. And now here we will ask, how many dollars I need to pay to get 1 rupee? Like that we will not ask. Or you will not ask, I will give you 1 rupee, how many dollars you will give? Like that you will not ask. It will be like, I will give you 1 rupee, give me that part of calculator. Like that you will not ask. In India, how you will ask? I want 1 calculator. I want $1. How much rupees I need to give? How much I need to pay to you? Like that you should ask. So calculator is a commodity throughout the globe. Any country, calculator is a commodity. Calculator is a commodity in India, but it is not a commodity in USA. It's not like that. So up to here, hope everyone is having a clarity on how to understand the direct and indirect quotes. So notes. Foreign exchange quotes, direct and indirect. Direct quote, meaning direct quote represents number of units of home currency for 1 unit of foreign currency. Example, $1 equal to rupees 70. Dollar is a foreign currency, rupees is a home currency. Per unit, number of units. Number 4, indirect quote, meaning indirect quote represents number of units of foreign currency for 1 unit of home currency. Example, 1 rupee equal to $0.0143. Home currency will be rupee, foreign currency will be dollar. Per unit of home currency, number of units of foreign currency. Okay. So the indirect quote, what you do here will be the direct quote of a US banker. Okay. Please copy down the notes clearly. Notes will be helping you at the end of the day. You are not understanding the importance of the notes. That's why this is the only reason I said I will not put the notes before the completion of the chapter, because you will not listen. Okay. So please copy down the notes properly. Everyone copied on the notes. Shall we continue? So enough time has been given to write the notes. Let us start with the discussion part again. Okay. See here. So first 4 problems over. Next. Let us take a question and convert them. Identify whether the following quotes given by a Mumbai banker is a that's why I have clearly given Mumbai banker. Means what? This is a Indian banker. That we need to understand. He is a direct or indirect quote, sir. In every question he will give the banker, sir. He will not. At that time, assume the problem to be given from Indian banker point of view. Okay, sir. No, sir. Both the currencies are given in foreign exchange, sir. For example, euro and dollar question was given, sir. At that time, see the quotation per unit. Take it as a foreign currency. Number of units, take it as a home currency. Clear? Everyone understood the concept clearly? Or understand the transaction. In the transaction, exporter and importer will be given. You are an exporter country, he will tell. Then consider that as a home currency. Anyway, you need to do the problem. The confusions will be broken with our discussion. That guarantee I will give. By the end of this chapter, full clarity will be there on foreign exchange market. I am the guarantee. Your understanding before class and after class will completely change. You will see 100% more clarity on the concept. Shift will be there in your understanding process. So please listen carefully to the logics. From the bare basics, if you learn, you will be perfect in understanding the entire chapter. Okay, see there. Identify whether following quotes given by Mumbai banker is a direct or indirect quote. Compute the direct on rupee to indirect quote and vice versa. If it is a direct, convert into indirect. Okay, let us see the question now. $1 equal to 60. First, let us understand the quotation. $1 is in Mumbai banker now. $1 is a foreign currency. Rupees is given in number of rupees, 60 rupees. So number of units. It is a direct quotation. 100 rupees equal to pounds 1.6. This is a direct or indirect. This is neither of the both. You need to take any one currency as a per unit first. Okay. So therefore I will convert 1 pound equal to 100 divided by 1.6 rupees 62.50. Okay. So today rate is 100, sir. More than 100, sir. Overaction illa. What I told you, we are now understanding the concept, not understanding the practical realities. In problems, you will see practical reality. Basics are only to understand. With the number, if it is 72.5 or 102.5, what difference will it make for you? So therefore, these are only general examples I have taken. Okay. So $1, 1 pound equal to 62.5. This is a foreign currency. This is a home currency. Number of units of home currency to purchase 1 unit of foreign currency is called as a direct quotation. Hope everyone understood what I said, right? Next issue. Here also, 100 rupee equal to DM 4.7. You can take anything. Sir, I will not do like this, sir. I will do 4.7 divided by 100, sir. I will write 1 rupee equal to DM 0.047. Take it. This will become indirect quotation for DM against rupee in India. Okay. Now you will convert that into direct quote. As simple as that. But I have taken everything as per unit as foreign currency for understanding sake. Okay. So $1 or 1 DM equal to 100 divided by 4.7 rupees 21.2766. 21.2766. This is a quotation. Next. 1 yen equal to rupees 0.3. Already rupees is given in number of units. That is fractional units here. But 1 unit is yen. So therefore this is foreign currency, this is home currency. This is foreign currency, this is home currency. This is foreign currency, this is home currency. Okay. So therefore number of units of home currency for 1 unit of foreign currency is called as a direct quote. Okay. What I said, direct quote for you will become indirect quote for another. Indirect quote for them will become direct quote for you. That means indirect quote for other will become direct quote for you. Means try to understand what is the indirect quote for this. Your indirect quote will become others direct quote. What is the indirect quote for this? Indirect quote equal to 1 by direct quote. 1 by direct quote, that equal to 1 by 60. If you take 1 divided by 60, 1 rupee equal to dollar 0.0167. Like this you need to write. This is a quotation given for, this is a quotation given for dollar against rupee as an indirect quotation in India. If you go to USA, if a quotation is given like this, you went to a US bank, Citibank in USA, 1 rupee equal to dollar 0.0167, it is there. Now what it will be? Direct quotation for the US banker. Maybe an indirect quotation for Indian banker, but it's a direct quotation for them. So indirect quotation is a nothing but 1 by direct quotation. Okay, so see here, 1 pound equal to rupees 62.5. So 1 rupee equal to 1 divided by 62.5. 1 divided by 62.5, 0.016. This will be the answer. So 1 rupee equal to pounds 0.016. Next one, 1 DM equal to rupees 21.2766. That's a direct quotation on DM against rupee. Indirect quotation means it should be in 1 rupee terms. 1 rupee equal to 1 divided by 21.2766. How much it will be? 1 rupee equal to DM 0.04699. or 4670 also you can write, 4700, sorry, 4700 or 4699, anything is okay. And next one, 1 yen equal to rupees 0.3. okay, 1 rupee equal to 1 divided by 0.3, 1 rupee equal to yens, okay, 3.3333, 3.3333. This is the answer for the fifth question. Simply in the fifth question, what we have done, we have taken the direct quotations, we have converted that into indirect. 1 by direct will become indirect quotation. But even before we go into that, when 100 rupees equal to or 155 rupees equal to, like that you given, in that case you have to first convert quotation into per unit of any currency. First convert it, or else you can't do the problem. Okay, there is one 8 marks question given in examination once upon a time. That question is based on this conversion only. Let me show you. Each and every concept, wherever some new point is there, that was kept. See here, rupees 100 equal to 340. You can also see this question in the study material institute. Okay, in this case what you will take? So this understanding you will get if you do the basics properly. That's why I told you, the basics what you do will build the remaining castle of foreign exchange. Please do the basics properly. That's why I ask you, copy down all the basics clearly in your notes. Hope everyone understood the logic here. So copy down the fifth one. So all quotations are given by Indian banker, and hence it should be interpreted from Indian perspective. So given quotation, so this is how you need to convert, and you need to copy down the answer in the same way. So hope you completed writing. Next one. So at this level we completed conversion of quotations. That is over. Next one. So next one is 6 and 7 is the one set of question. 6 and 7 is one set of, we will write in two different questions, but 6, 7 related to one topic only. What are those? Let us try to understand clearly. Okay. 6 and 7. What is 6 and 7? What are the various bankers' codes? Okay. How to understand any given quotation? How to understand any given quotation? One very important area again. See here. Whenever you go to a bank, sir, then what you various bankers quotations you are telling here? Already you told direct quote and indirect quote are types of foreign exchange quotations. Okay, types of foreign exchange quotations. Forex market will use that language, but banker will use another language. How they use borrowing and lending? In this case, they will use another rate called as a bid and ask rate. What are those? Let us understand. What are the various bankers codes? So the types of bankers quotations, as I said, there are two types of rates. One is a bid rate, another one is a ask or offer rate. One is bid rate, another one is ask or a offer rate. So let us first understand how this bid rate and ask rate has to be understood. Since these two are bankers quotations, we need to understand these quotations from the banker's point of view and not from customer's point of view. Okay. Selection of a rate will be dependent from the banker's perspective. What is your quotation that you need to ask depend on the customer's perspective. If I tell like this, no one can understand. Therefore, I kept problem number 9 to understand this in a practical way. So problem number 9 has been kept. But before even going into that, let me first explain you the logic of this particular question. See here. What are the banker's codes? The foreign exchange quotation being direct and indirect quote will be given by the banker in a different way called as a bid rate and ask rate. For every quotation, there will be a bid rate, there will be a ask rate. Ask rate is also called as offer rate. Now I need to use ask rate or offer rate in exam, ask only. Institute never use the words offer rate. Okay, if you are using that word offer rate, sometimes it may be fatal because the person who is valuing may not understand the meaning of offer rate as you quote in the paper. Therefore, he may not understand, he may strike it off. Institute book you open, study material and see. Wherever you see, they will use the word ask bid. They will not use the word offer rate. Really, offer rate is also used in the outside scenario. But you should use only ask rate because institute standardizes the words bid and ask. Clear everyone? Let's continue more. So the point is, there are two types of bankers quotations as I already said. One is a bid rate, another one is a ask rate. Bid rate is a rate at which banker buy foreign currency. Ask rate is a rate at which the banker sells foreign currency. Is called as a bid rate and ask rate. Okay, I am talking about a direct quotation Indian banker. In a direct quotation for an Indian banker, how it will be? $1 equal to, they will write in a two-way quotation called as rupees 70 dash rupees 72. How to understand this? If banker has to buy a dollar, he will buy at 70. If banker has to sell a dollar, he will sell at 72. This is how you need to understand the idea behind this particular concept. Banker buys at a lower rate and sells at a higher rate. Banker buys at a lower rate and sells at a higher rate. This buying at one rate and selling at another rate, there will be a gain that a banker makes. How much? 70 I will buy, 72 I will sell. Then this will be called as a spread. Called as what's a spread? Spread means what? Difference between ask and the bid is called as a spread. Spread is never negative for a banker. Spread should always be positive. Spread means a banker should always make a gain in any given foreign exchange quotation. Listen to my words clearly. Spread means difference between the ask rate and the bid rate. Okay. whenever the ask minus bid is calculated, that should result in a positive number. That should result in a positive number. That should, I'm not telling may, that must result in a positive number. That concept itself we call as a spread concept. Spread is a difference between ask and bid, which a banker makes a profit. Listen, banker always makes a profit in foreign exchange market is a wrong notion. Banker makes a gain always in a given foreign exchange quotation. There is a lot of difference. I will give you. Day 1, $1 equal to rupees 70 dash 72. Say for example, $1 equal to rupees 70 dash rupees 72. $1 equal to rupees 70 dash rupees 72. Now listen carefully to the logic. $1 equal to rupees 70 dash 72. $1 banker buys at 70. $1 banker sells at 72. This is the meaning of the given forex quotation that everyone can understand. Now listen to the main logic. Day 2, $1 equal to rupees, or day 2, let us say $1 equal to rupees 64 dash rupees 66. Okay, dash rupees 66. Market lo fall is there, forex crash happened, so $1 rupee has appreciated its value, it came to 64, 66. This is how it will be. Now listen, today SBI purchased $1 lakh. Today SBI purchased $1 lakh at 70 rupees. Banker buys at a lower rate na 70 rupees. Now next day, banker, one person came, banker sold the same $1 lakh at 66, higher rate. However, if you observe the purchase rate yesterday and the selling rate the very next day are different. Now I sold at 66, I bought at 70, banker made a loss. So don't be under a wrong impression. Banker always make profit. Bankers will never make a profit always. Okay, bankers make a profit in a given forex quotation. Means those are called as a counter profits. Those are called as what profits, sir? Counter profits. Terminology number 3, 4, 5. Okay, first direct quote, indirect quote, terminology 2. Next one, ask bid 3, 4. Fifth one is called as a counter profit. Counter profit is also called as a spread profit or a spread. So what does it mean? For example, some people are standing in the banking counter, forex counter. One person said, I want to buy $1 lakh. Okay. Bank said, okay, I will sell at 72. Bank sold at 72. A person came, I want to sell foreign currency. Banker said, I will buy at 70. Now I bought at 70, I sold for 72. Then what will happen? There is a gain. That's called as a counter gain. Counter gain means on the counter, I can make a gain if there is a same forex quotation. Banker make a profit in a given forex quotation, but not always in all foreign transactions. Okay, this is the point that we need to understand. So bankers also will make a loss. Sir, bankers make a loss na? Then what they will do in order to reduce this loss? That's why Nostra account, Vostra account concept time la I will discuss about some concepts. You can see here. Problem number 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. These all questions are on how bankers hedge their transactions. How what's a bankers hedge their transaction? This is how we will see there. Okay, so these problems will be on bankers hedging perspective. Who's hedging perspective? Bankers hedging perspective. We will see how they will hedge their risk, how they will cover their risk of loss. That we will understand in that particular area. Hope everyone is having a full clarity on what I discussed up to here. Right up. Now let us go to the next area. So 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 5 different problems we will do, different concepts. Okay, sir. Anyway, see here. So therefore there will be two types of rates. One is called as a bid rate, and the one is called as a ask rate. Okay, how to understand any given quotation? Any given quotation must be understood from the banker's perspective. Okay, not from customer's perspective. Means bid rate, ask rate, bid rate for whom? Banker. Bid rate for whom, sir? Banker. Because banker has to quote you the rate. Therefore, from the banker's perspective, we need to understand this entire quotations in the foreign exchange market. Hope everyone understood the point up to here. Okay. So, summary. Banker's buying rate is called as what? Bid rate. Banker's selling rate is called as what? Ask rate. Banker's buying rate is the customer selling rate. Banker's selling rate is the customer's buying rate. Okay, always bank buys at a lower rate, always bank sells at a higher rate, bid rate is always lower, ask rate is always higher. Okay, okay. In any given forex quotation, customer always make a loss, like how banker always makes a profit. Okay, in a given quotation, not always. Okay, this is the point. So how the bankers will control the risk of fall in forex market? They will hedge the transaction using a concept called as a covering position. What positions are? Covering position, that we will see in problem 42, 43, 44, 45 and 46. In a clear cut manner, I will explain each and every point inside that when we come to the problems 42, 43, 44, 45 and 46. Okay, now, so sixth one completed. Seventh, what is a bid rate? Also completed. Ask rate also completed. What I said, 6 and 7 we combine and discuss. What is a spread? Also completed. How to interpret 72 and 72? That is also completed. 70 will be bid rate, 72 will be ask rate. 70 is the lower rate, 72 is the higher rate. 70 is the bankers buying, 72 is the banker selling. 70 is the customers selling, 72 is the customers buying. Always banker makes a gain in any given quotation. Okay, so these are the end of problem 6 and problem number 7, or question 6 and question 7. First, let me first read what I have written. Various types of bankers quotes. There are two types of quotes from a banker's point of view, namely bid rate, ask rate. Any given quotation shall be understood from banker's perspective. Though a transaction is made by customer with another overseas, the rates shall be quoted only from the banker, since only banker is licensed to buy and sell foreign currencies. Okay, he has to trade. We are not traders, we are only customers. Traders will be the bankers, traders of foreign exchange. Okay, next, interpretation of bid and ask rate. Bid rate, ask rate. $1 equal to 70-72. Banker bid rate is the banker's buying rate, also called as a customer's selling rate. Bid rate is always a lower rate. $1 equal to rupees 70 in a given quotation. In that quotation, 70. Ask rate, banker's selling rate, customer's buying rate, it is always higher rate, and $1 equal to rupees 72 in the given quotation. The difference between ask rate and bid rate in a given quotation is called as a spread, also called as a counter gain, which is an obvious profit made by the banker. Okay, copy down the 6th and 7th answers. Note it down clearly, everyone. Note it down clearly. So hope you completed writing. Next one. Okay. Next. So let us now consider question number 8. Question number 8. And then we will do one illustration on question number 9. With question number 9, one set of discussion will be completed. Later, second part will start 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. With that, we will be completing of entire basics. Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8 questions. 8 second part. This is the first part of basics. This is the second part of basics. Okay. First part of basics, this video will get completed. Second part of the basics, next lecture we will consider. In that, various other important concepts we are going to learn. Cross currency quotations, how to understand, how to negotiate with the banker, all the rates, spot rate, forward rate, pip points, tick points, or even the points, how to understand, everything we will understand in this particular area. Swap points, how to adjust, appreciation and depreciation. With that, all the basics will get completed. Later we go into the main analysis concepts and we will complete off. Okay. So anyway, let us understand this basic clearly. 8 and 9, with this video will get completed. Okay, I will close this lecture with that. After that, another video will continue with the topic 10 to 17. Topic 10 to 17. Okay, see here. What is a, what do you mean by conversion of two-way quotes? Explain. Okay, mark it very, 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 very important. This is one very important concept you need to understand. Okay, let us start. What do you mean by conversion of two-way quotations? Okay, see here, first point. So take any problem, two-way quotations will be given. Okay, so two-way quotations will be given. Spot $1 equal to rupees 66.15 dash 66.1700, like that the quotations will be given. Take any quotation. Okay, these are horror problems. Lastly we will do this, literal horror. So I'm not talking any problem you take, they will give two quotations here. Okay, so generally in a question, both ask and bid will be given. Both what, sir? Ask and bid will be given. Okay, now listen carefully to the point. Whenever a quotation is given with both bid and ask, say rupees 70 dash rupees 72. Say rupees 70 dash rupees 72. Say for example, this is the point. Okay. Now let us understand how to interpret this clearly. Whenever I tell $1 equal to rupees 70 dash 72, from whose point of view you need to understand? From Indian banker point of view you need to understand. First thing, this is a direct quotation for dollar against the rupee. Against the rupee. Okay. So for Indian banker, dollar is foreign currency anyway. So therefore it is a direct quotation on dollar against the rupee. Okay. Now listen, he is asking us to convert. He is asking us to what, sir? Convert. I already said indirect quote represents 1 by direct quote. 1 by direct quote. So simply, if I write in $1 terms here, indirect quote will become 1 rupee equal to some number of dollars. Yes or no? Some number of dollars. So now the question is, how many number of dollars is the query now? If there is only one quotation of 1 by 70 we will make, 1 by 72 we will make, answer will come. Okay. So 1 rupee equal to 1 by 70. Dollar 0.0143 dash 1 divided by 72, dollar 0.0139. Okay, this is a quotation that came. If you observe, 1 rupee equal to will be a quotation that will be given by an Indian banker, that will be given by a foreign banker, that will be given by a foreign bank. Indian bankers don't trade on rupee. Indian bankers will trade on dollars. So who trade on rupees? For whom rupee will become a commodity? For USA. If you take 1 rupee equal to dollar 0.0143 dash 0.0139, bid is higher than ask in this case, which is violative of the general forex concept. Okay. So therefore something is going wrong here. Why we should not take directly 1 by 70, or directly why we cannot take 1 by 72, that itself is our discussion now. Okay, so listen carefully to the logic before we go on with the explanation part. So I will take the quotation once again and I will re-explain the concept. See here. $1 equal to rupees 70 dash rupees 72. What does this actually meant to say? $1 equal to rupees 70 dash rupees 72. A Indian banker, these are all traded in India. Say for example, an Indian banker should trade in dollar, means he has to buy dollar or sell dollar. Okay, he has to buy dollar at 70, he sell dollar at 72. Customers will buy dollar at 72, customers will sell dollar at 70. Okay, now listen, illustration will help you to understand. I will give one small demonstration to make you understand the whole concept very clear in idea. See here, you are the person, okay, I am another person on the other side. Say for example, I want to buy calculator. I'm very sorry. I want to buy calculator. This is a calculator. This is money to buy calculator. Now see here how it happens. You are on this side. I am on this side. What I will do? See here. I gave you money. You gave me calculator. If you ask me what I will tell, what you have done, what I will tell, I will tell, I have money with me. I'm going to give you this money and I have to buy this calculator. That's my agenda. You have calculator, I have money. Okay. Now I gave you money, you gave me calculator. What is the activity that has went? If you ask me a question, what I will tell, I bought calculator. I will not tell I sold 50 rupees. I will not tell. Example, 50 rupees in my hand, it is there immediately on the table. I have taken this. I will not tell I sold 50 rupees. I will tell I bought calculator. But in reality, 50 rupees is also sold. Maybe 50 rupees is sold for calculator, like that also, but we will not tell, because here calculator is our commodity. Therefore, we will not express in that way. Okay, reverse case. I will ask you what you have done. What you will tell? You will tell I bought 50 rupees. You will tell I sold calculator. That means calculator equal to commodity here. Calculator is a commodity. Means what? One calculator equals to 50 rupees. Okay, one calculator equals to 50 rupees. Means what does it mean? You have to express everything in the calculator point of view. Calculator buying or calculator selling. Okay, this is a means to buy and sell calculator. Okay, we want this one, not this one. Okay, this is called as a direct quotation on calculator. You will not tell I will give you 1 rupee. How much calculator you will give? You will not ask. Nowhere you will ask. Not in India. Anywhere in the globe we will not ask. In USA you will go and tell I will give you $0.5. I will give you $1. How much laptop will you give? Means you give me enter key, escape key, give me a function key. You will not tell like that. Okay, you will ask one laptop equal to how many dollars, even in USA, because calculator is a common commodity for everywhere in the world. Calculator commodity for Indians, calculator is a means to buy something in USA, not like that. Clear? Or 100 calculators equal to one laptop, like that Amazon will trade. They will tell one laptop equal to $1,000, like that only they will tell. There also laptop is a commodity. India also laptop is a commodity. But the problem will come in case of currencies. Problem will come in case of what's a currencies. So calculator is a commodity everywhere. But the problem will come with foreign exchanges. Why? See here. I have a dollar. I have 50 rupees. I have 50 rupees. Okay. 10 rupees note is there. For understanding sake, 10 rupees note is a dollar for us. Example. Okay. Now how to trade now? See here. $1 is there now here. $1. I will tell like this. $1. $1. Yes, almost near. $1 equal to, see here, this is the money, na? So therefore $1 equal to rupees 50. I say I have 50 now. Let's observe like that. $1 equal to 50 dash rupees 52 means what? If you want to buy $1, you need to spend 50 rupees or you need to spend 52 rupees. 50 is banker buying, 52 is banker selling. This is how the trade will happen. Now the dollar is a like how calculator is there. This is a dollar. Every commodity will have bid and ask, but we don't observe. Calculator, if you take, person will buy at 100 and sell to 800. He will buy at calculator. The person who is selling you, okay, he will buy at 90 and he will sell to 800. Means calculator is also having bid and ask rates, but we don't observe there clearly. He will buy at 90, he will sell at 100. In the transaction, he will get 10 rupee gain. Like that, banker will buy dollar at 50 and sell dollar at 52. He will make a gain of 2 rupee per dollar. But the problem is there, calculator is a commodity everywhere in the globe, but here dollar is not a commodity everywhere in the globe. In India, dollar is a commodity. In Africa, dollar is a commodity. In USA, dollar is not a commodity. Dollar will become a means to buy a commodity called as rupee for them. Okay. Sir, let us understand the concept clearly now. See here. 50 rupees is a rupee. This is a 10 rupee note. Yeah. Sorry. Very sorry. Dollar gone. So this 10 rupee note is a dollar. So to buy this dollar, I need to spend some rupees or not. So give this rupees and buy this dollar. This is how we will express in India. Okay. See here now. Now observation. You are a banker. Okay. I should only do Dvipatra Bhinayam because there is no other person here. I should feel as if students are there and teach. Okay. There is no other option available. So let's observe that you are a person. You are a banker. Okay. Near the camp, you are a banker. 100 rupee. Sorry, $1. This is a 50 rupee. This belongs to me. This 50. Okay. Now see here. Now you are a banker. I am an Indian customer. Indian banker, Indian customer. Again, Indian banker, Indian customer. Now I will explain transaction. Now what happened? Tell me. What happened? Tell me. From the banker, I got a dollar. From the banker, I got a dollar. Means what? I purchased a dollar. You sold a dollar. You will not tell that I purchased, for example, rupees in my hand. Okay. Now what you will tell? You will tell I sold dollar. I will tell I purchased dollar. You will not tell. I bought rupee. I will not tell I sold rupee. Why? Because inbuilt mind recognizes that here dollar is a commodity for us, not the rupee. Clear? Now go to USA. Now we are in USA. I am a USA person. Okay. My name is Joe Biden and your name is Donald Trump. Two persons are there. You belong to a bank. Trump has a bank now, so you have a bank. I came to Trump. Dollar. Joe Biden. Okay. He is having this. Let's say dollar is there. This is rupee for you. Okay. This is rupee. This is a dollar now. 50 rupees note has now become $1. This 10 rupee has become 1 rupee or some amount it has become. Okay. Now listen carefully to the logic. This is a rupee. This is a rupee now. This is a dollar. Now I am a foreign customer. You are a foreign banker. Means for USA, I am a customer. You are a banker in USA. US customer, US banker. Okay. Now dollar, rupee. This hand foreign currency. This hand home currency. Joe Biden give to Trump. Okay. $1 and purchased. Okay. $1 and purchased 70 rupees. Purchase 70 rupees. Now if you ask Joe Biden what you do or what you have did, if you ask that question, he will tell I sold $1. He will tell I purchased 70 rupees. I purchased 70 rupees. He will tell. Okay. He will not express in dollar terms because inbuilt his brain will give a instruction to him. Dollar is our home currency. Tell in rupee point of view. Okay. Between two foreign persons, between two USA persons, rupee is a foreign currency. Okay, rupee is a foreign currency. Between two Indian persons, rupee is a home currency. That means, try to understand clearly. $1 equal to rupees 50-52. This is a ask rate, a bid rate, a Indian only bid rate. This is the ask rate. Okay. Now this expression, how we will tell? Bank buy $1 at rupees 50. Bank buy $1 at rupees 50. That means banker will buy dollar. So buying $1 also represents selling a rupee. Yes or no? Buying $1 also represents a selling a rupee. Simply to tell this rate, illustration and this particular instruction or illustration what I am doing now, demonstration, that itself will make you to understand, or else confusion will come. See here, $1 equal to rupees 50 means what? Banker buy at 50. Banker buy at 50. You are a banker. Okay, dollar, rupee, dollar, rupee. Okay, what happened? I bought $1 or I sold $1, reverse case. Okay, you are a banker. I am a customer having dollars. I am an exporter. I got dollars. Now I brought dollars to you. You gave me equivalent rupees to it. Okay, at 50. Means what? Banker bought $1. Okay. In turn, banker bought $1. Instead of telling like that, you can also tell I sold rupees or not. You can also tell, but you will not tell because dollar is our foreign currency. My expression will be from dollar point of view. But in USA, seen reverse. What happens if same happens in USA? If same happens in USA. Okay, dollar, rupee. It came like that. If it done, what you will do? You will not tell I bought dollars. You will tell I sold rupees. Means what you have to understand, the expression what you are writing here is exactly opposite to a foreign person. Okay, direct quotation will be given by us. Indirect quotation for us will be a direct quotation for another person in another country. Okay, means $1 equal to rupees is an expression given by Indian banker. 1 rupee equal to so many dollars is an expression given by a foreign banker, where dollar is his own currency. That's why I told you very clearly, in India, no banker will give indirect quotation because we don't trade on rupees, we trade on dollars. So only for understanding sake in the examination, they will give indirect quotation. In reality, you will not find indirect quotations in a real life scenario. Always banks quote only direct quotations. You can check any bank. But in the forex market, in the exchange market, for the stock market transactions, it may be indirect quotation. Also, reason I will tell in the derivative futures, derivative options and derivative futures are currency options, futures concepts will come now. There I will explain. But here, $1 equal to rupees 50. For the last time I am explaining, and I will close this. $1 equal to rupees 50. This is a quotation given by an Indian banker, but a US banker will give in 1 rupee equal to terms. Means what will happen? The buying rate for you of dollar buying represents a rupee selling. Okay, represents a rupee selling. Rupee selling means banker will quote, for them rupee is a foreign currency. Banker's selling rate, simply this is a banker's buying rate in India. Okay, so you buy dollar at this much. Buying a dollar, opposite way you can understand as a selling a rupee or not. Okay, selling a rupee is an expression given by Indian banker or US banker or US banker. Selling a rupee will become their ask rate. Okay, you will tell this quotation. How you will express? $1 equal to 52. Banker in India will buy $1 at 52. So you buy $1. Buying $1 at 52 can also be expressed as selling a rupee or not. Selling $1. Selling $1 at 52 can also be understood as buying a rupee or not. But buying a rupee is not an expression from Indian banker point of view. It will be given by a foreign banker point of view. So therefore, 52 is a selling rate of $1 or 52 is a buying rate of a rupee. Simply, $1 equal to rupees 52. What I can understand in India, how I will tell this? In India, I will tell banker will sell $1 at 52. I can also tell banker sell dollar and buy rupee. But buying a rupee is for whom? Buying a rupee is for a foreign banker. So banker buying rate will become which rate? Bid rate. So therefore that will become bid rate. So what is a buying rate of dollar in India will become a selling rate of rupee in USA. Ask. So this bid will become this ask will become this bid. That's why people will use a crisscross method. So don't believe in those crisscross methods unless and until you understand the concept clearly. Okay, in a nutshell, to summarize everything whatever is discussed, Indian banker, foreign banker. For Indian banker, dollar is a commodity. For foreign banker, let's say in our country point of view, rupee is their commodity. Okay. So I will tell, I will buy, banker point of view. Always banker's point of view, not customer. Banker will buy a dollar at rupees 70. Means banker will buy dollar, okay, will buy dollar and give you 70 rupees. Means instead of telling I bought a dollar, I can also tell I sold a rupee. But we will not express that way, because for Indian banker, dollar is a commodity. I will express in that point of view. Therefore, who will express the point called as a selling of a rupee? Foreign banker will, same foreign banker will, for this expression he will tell I sold rupee at so much number, 70 rupees at $1 he will tell. Means $1 equal to 70 rupees in this expression represents what? Indian banker bought a dollar for 70 rupees. Or foreign banker will tell, okay, I sold 70 rupees for $1. Selling of rupee will become which rate for them? They will become a ask rate. It will become what rate? Ask rate. This will be $1. This will be 0 point some number of dollar. Like that we will understand the concept. Clear? So therefore the point is, bankers buying rate in India, buying rate is for a dollar. Selling rate is for a dollar. But here buying and selling is on rupee. Dollar buy will become a rupee sale. Dollar buy will become a rupee sale. Therefore, this 70 becomes a 1 by 70 here. Dollar sell in India will become a rupee buy in other country. Therefore, they will express this 1 by 72. That's how 1 by 72 and 1 by 70 came. This is how the expressions has to settle. Hope everyone has a full conceptual clarity on the discussion. Okay, now, so what are the bid and ask rates completed? What are the two-way conversion of two-way quotations? What is the conversion of two-way quotations? That also we understood now. So what do you mean by conversion of two-way quotations? Conversion of two-way quotations represents whenever there is a given quotation by a banker, it will be given in a two-way parts. One is called as a ask rate, another one is called as a bid rate. Bid rate is a lower rate, ask rate is a higher rate. One commodity is a buying, means another commodity is sold, but we will tell only from the commodity point of view depending on the country we are dealing with. Okay, so this is the point number 8 that we completed. This is the area of understanding. Okay, so conclusion, if I write $1 equal to 1 by 70-72, this is a direct quotation on dollar. This will become indirect quotation on rupee. Therefore 1 by we will write 1 by 70, 1 by 72, 1 by 72. This bid will become ask. This ask will become bid. Okay, so bid of, how I can write? Bid of, per unit is dollar. Rupee by dollar can be written as 1 by ask of, 1 by ask of. Instead of writing bid of rupee by dollar, I can also write as 1 by dollar by rupee. Like that I can write. How it will represent, let us try to understand. First let us write the formula clearly. Conversion of two-way quotation. The bid quotation on one currency will be inverse ask of another currency and vice versa. This can be explained as under. $1 equal to 70-75. The given quotation is a direct quotation for dollar against rupee in India. In India, for a banker, dollar is a foreign currency, rupee is a home currency. In contrast, for a foreign banker, foreign currency is rupee and home currency is dollar. Foreign currency is rupee, home currency is dollar. So, and therefore for him, above quotation will be indirect quotation on rupee against the dollar. To conclude, direct quotation on one currency will be indirect quotation on another and vice versa. $1 equal to rupees 70-75. 70 is a bid, 75 is ask. 70 is a banker's dollar buying rate, 75 is a dollar selling rate, India. So from Indian banker point of view, dollar buying can also be understood as a dollar buying can also be understood as rupee selling. But rupee sale, rupee buy, from whose point of view they will tell? US banker will tell. For them, rupee selling will become their ask rate. So selling rate will become their ask rate and buying rate will become their bid rate. So our bid will become their ask on opposite currency. Our ask will become their bid on the opposite currency. That's why we do crisscross. Okay. So this is the point of discussion. So therefore, there are three important formula we need to have a clarity. Direct quotation equal to 1 by indirect quotation. Okay. From that, the first formula came. Bid of A by B. What is A by B? A is dollar, B is rupee. Or A is rupee, B is dollar. You take one currency. So bid of A by B equal to 1 by ask of B by A. And ask of A by B equal to 1 by bid of B by A. And bid of B by A equal to 1 by ask of A by B. And ask of B by A equal to 1 by bid of A by B. So I have taken one currency. Let us consider $1 equal to rupees 70-75. And we want indirect quote on dollar against rupee in India. Let us say dollar is B, rupee is A. Given quotation, bid of rupee by, like this you need to write in exam. Bid of rupee by dollar equal to 70. Always a denominator or per unit. Okay. Next, currency what we buy and sell will become the second part. Next, in India, bankers buy and sell dollar. So it is in denominator or on per unit side. But in USA, trade is on rupee because it is their foreign currency. Therefore, they need dollar by rupee format, which is an indirect quote for Indian banker. In the given quotation, bid of dollar by rupee equal to 1 by ask of rupee by dollar. Bid of dollar by rupee equal to 1 by ask of rupee by dollar. That equal to 1 by 75, 0.0133, 0.0143. This is the answer for the given question. Okay. Please write down the notes properly. Notes writing is important. At the time of writing the notes, read whatever you are writing. Okay. Feel the topic and write. Not just for the sake of writing, don't write anything. Please. So hope everyone completed writing. So with this we have completed understanding the conversion of quotations. So whenever the two-way quotations are given, how to convert we have understood through this illustration. Now next one. Next one is doing an illustration on this particular two-way conversions. So when a two-way quotation is given, how the conversion has to happen. Let us try to understand with this example. Okay. Consider the following quote by a Mumbai banker. $1 equal to rupees 26.5 dash rupees 26.75. Really this is not rupee dollar quotation. I changed it for understanding sake. Okay. This question I have taken. Okay, but the quotations are not dollar rupee. It is another but example only na. So you take it. So consider the following quotation by a Mumbai banker. $1 equal to rupees 26.5 dash not 75 rupees 26.75. Okay. What is the cost of buying $7,450 to you? What is your receipt if you sell $18,340? What is your cost of buying 55,000 rupees? How much would you receive by selling rupees 92,000? How many questions are given? 4 bits are given with a question. So ninth question, if you understand 1 to 8 whatever you have read, you will apply in question number 9. With this, all your first 8 learning objectives or 8 questions what you have read will be overdone. Okay. After that we go to the next lecture which will be covering out 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 as I already said. So in this lecture we are going to complete up to topic number 9. But even before we solve this particular question, read the question properly. Consider the following quote by a Mumbai banker. $1 equal to rupees 26.5 dash rupees 26.75. What is the cost of buying $7,450 to you? What is your receipt if you sell $18,340? What is your cost of buying 55,000 rupees? How much would you receive by selling 92,000? This is the question that is being asked. Okay. I will give you 1.5 minute time. Read the question once. Okay. You first roughly understand what is given. We will do in an elaborate manner with enough explanation. Okay. Please. I will give you exactly a 1.5 minute time. Read the question. Once you read and complete, we will be going into the illustration working stage. Completed analyzing it? Completing analyzing the concept? Okay. Now see here. Let us now make enough analysis on understanding illustration 9. See here. The given quotation is by a Mumbai banker, therefore $1 equal to rupees 26.5 dash rupees 26.75. Okay. Okay. Now listen carefully to the point. Okay, 26.75. Okay, let's see now. So $1 equal to rupees 26.5 dash rupees 26.75. What is the cost of buying $7,450 to you? That means if you want to buy $7,450, what is the cost you need to spend? Okay, how to understand this? Listen, in examination point of view, students will face always a difficulty. Which rate I have to apply? Ask a bit. Simple questions time lo okay. But when 4-5 questions are merged in the same one, then they will have a doubt as to which rate I need to apply. At that time, this understanding will help you properly learn the basics. Okay, see here. What is the cost of buying $7,450 to you? This is the question he asked. How to understand this? See here. Theory will always help you. If you write in theory, it will help you. You will not commit any kind of mistake. Cost of buying $7,450. 4 questions you see in the, we will show the answer now. In the given quotation, per unit is $1. $1 equal to, per unit is $. Buying is also $1. Because question is cost of buying $7,450 to you. So you are a customer, you want to buy $7,450. Okay, you want to buy $7,450. Quotation is also given. When you go to the bank, in the quotation they have given $1 equal to 26.5-26.75. Now the question is on how much you need to pay to the banker. So quotation should come from the banker's point of view. So here, read the answer. We need to buy $. We need to buy $. If you want to buy $, you will not determine the amount of $. You will determine the price. Banker will decide. So we need to buy $. Bank has to sell $. Bank sells at a higher rate. Higher rate is the ask rate. The required quotation is ask bracket open. Below first write down $, because the trade is on $. On what currency you are trading, that should come in denominator. Per $. That's called as a per unit currency. Okay, so ask of rupee by $. Now you fix down. Okay, rate is ask of rupee by $. Now go to the answer. 26.5-26.75. What is the ask here? 26.75. Ask of rupee by $. Equal to 26.75. Means what? $1 equal to rupees 26.75. So I need $7,450. Means how much? 1,99,288. So I have to spend, as a customer, I have to spend 1,99,288 to buy $7,450. This is the given answer. Okay, next. Receipt on selling $18,340. Okay, receipt on selling $18,340. Now tell me one answer. In the quotation, the given quotation is per unit is $, rupiah, $1 means per unit is $. Now here you are selling rupiah, $. Per unit is $, and buying and selling is also $. Directly you can proceed. Okay, so in the given quotation, per unit is rupee, per unit is $, and selling is also $. Therefore it can be directly solved. So again, everyone repeat along with me. Though you are at your home, no one will feel bad. Please repeat. We are going to sell $, buy $, sell $. We want to sell $. So what banker has to do with the $? Bank has to buy $. Bank buys at a lower rate. Lower rate will be bid rate. Therefore required quotation is bid of what you are buying, $. Write in denominator. With what you are buying, $, rupee. Rupee write in numerator. Rupee is a number of unit, $, is a per unit. So bid of rupee by $, equal to 26.5. Means what? $1 equal to rupees 26.5. So if $1 is 26.5, how many dollars we are selling? $18,340 we are selling. How many rupees we will get? 4,86,010. 4,86,010. That much rupees you will get if you sell $18,340 to the bank. This is the bit B. Bit C. What is your cost of buying? Rupees 55,000. Reverse case scenario. This itself will be complicated. You need to understand. Cost of buying 55,000 rupees. First tell me, given quotation per $, transaction per rupiah per $. So it is given in per $. format. So buying and selling should be on that per $. One calculator equal to so much rupees means you will express it in calculator point of view, rupee point of view, calculator. Here the calculator has become a $. But actually it should be $. But in the given quotation, he is not telling from the direct point of view, he is telling from the indirect point of view. Okay, so instead of telling how many dollars, he is telling what is the cost of selling. So cost of buying. So cost of buying rupees 55,000 he is asking. Means how to understand this? Listen now. The currency that is being traded in the quotation is dollar. But the question is asked on what is the cost of buying 55,000 rupees. When question comes like this, means in the question you are seeing the quotation as $1 equal to, but in the question he is asking in other currency point of view how to do the problem. See there. In the given quotation, per unit is dollar and buying is on rupee, not on dollar. Therefore, it can be solved as under. Two methods are there to solve. Alternative one is a logical, alternative two is a conversion model. Okay, anything you can do in exam. Okay, institute will do in the second alternative point of view, means what they will convert and they will do. Alternative one is a more logical, easily you can do fastly if you can complete this one. So if you want to put ask and bits again, you have to go to the second alternative. I will do in both in the class. Okay, in the classroom purpose, for completion of a topic in a fast way, instead of making all conversions and wasting the time, I will go by logical. You can choose any of them, because institute at the end of the day will ask you what is the last rate. Okay, whether last rate is correct or not, they will check. Okay, if the last rate is correct, now you will get the same answer. Anyway, they will check only this. So whether you go by alternative 1 or alternative 2, answer remain unchanged. Okay, but for a fast completion, I will go by alternative 1. Alternative 1 is a more logical method of answering. First, answer my question. At the basic level, I said very clearly, buying a dollar represents a selling a rupee. Selling a dollar represents buying a rupee. Means, first thing, tell me, per unit currency in our quotation is what? $1 equal to 26.5 dash 26.75. Means, what is the per unit currency there? Dollar is per unit currency. Dollar is what currency, sir? Per unit currency. Means, any buying or any selling should be on the dollar. Okay, but in the question he is asking what is the cost of buying rupee. Now listen carefully. Even though question is asked on rupee, you first express everything only in dollar point of view. Means we want to buy rupees. In the question 55,000 rupees, we want to buy rupee. Means in reverse we are also selling the dollar. So buying rupee also represents what? Selling a dollar. Our per unit currency is dollar. Tell everything in the dollar point of view only, logically. So we want to buy rupee by selling dollar. You are selling dollar means bank has to buy dollar. Bank buys at a lower rate. Lower rate is a bid rate. Required quotation is a bid of rupee by dollar. Bid of rupee by dollar means bid of 1 rupee equal to $1 equal to how many rupees? Okay, 26.5. $1 equal to 26.5. How many rupees we have now? 55,000 rupees. How many dollars you will get? 2075.47 or 2075 to be very clear. Okay, this much you require. This is one way of doing the problem. I repeat once again. Given quotation is $1 format, but the question is asked, quotation is $1, but the question is asked on rupee. Per unit is dollar, trade is on rupee. How to understand? You understand only from dollar point of view. They give dollar, they give rupee, they give some other. You interpret only from dollar point of view. That's a logical way. Okay, we want to buy rupee by selling dollar. We want to buy rupee by selling dollar. Selling dollar means what? Selling dollar means what? We are selling means bank has to buy. We want to buy rupees. We will buy rupee by selling dollar. Okay, we sell dollar means bank has to buy. Why we are interpreting in this way? Because dollar is a per unit. Everything you express only in dollar point of view. Okay, we want to buy rupee by selling dollar. Dollar is per unit. From this point of view only see now. So we want to sell dollar. We sell dollar means bank has to buy dollar. Bank buys at a lower rate. Lower rate is bid rate. Required quotation is bid of rupee by dollar. You are buying and selling what? Dollar. So rupee by dollar. Okay, bid of rupee by dollar equal to 26.75. Okay, but we want from the rupee point of view. Lastly, answer will change. $1 equal to 26.5 rupees. Rupees 55,000 equal to how many dollars? This is the way. This is a more logical way. If you understand the Forex properly, you can do in logic one. No, sir, I will go by institute method of conversion. Then go by this. Directly from the question point of view will come, not from the per unit point of view. We want to buy rupee. We want to buy what's a rupee. Okay, now we want to buy rupee means bank has to sell rupee. Bank sells at a higher rate. Higher rate is a ask rate. Higher rate is a ask rate. So required quotation is ask of. Very, very important. Here I have written we want to buy rupee. Okay, bank has to sell rupee. Here buying and selling is on what? Rupee. Whatever you buy and sell should come into the denominator. So ask of dollar by rupee you want. But the given quotation is in rupee by dollar format. So it need conversion. Ask of dollar by rupee can also be written as 1 by bid of rupee by dollar. That's what we have done here. Okay, 1 by bid of rupee by dollar, 1 by 26.5, 1 rupee equal to $0.0377, 55,000 rupees equal to 2074. 1 rupee difference. Okay, so you do in any way, the answer will come right. Okay, but again I repeat the alternative 2 for you. We want to buy rupee. Bank has to sell rupee. Bank sells at a higher rate. Higher rate is the ask rate, because here we are buying rupee. Express everything in rupee format. We want to buy rupee, bank has to sell rupee. Bank sells always at a higher rate. Higher rate is ask rate. So ask of dollar by rupee you need to have. But the question is given on rupee by dollar. Dollar by rupee can be converted to rupee by dollar if you make a 1 by. So ask of dollar by rupee. That's why I ask you to write this formula. Okay. Now ask of dollar by rupee can also be written as 1 by bid of rupee by dollar. 1 by bid of rupee by dollar is 26.5. That itself. Instead of doing all this conversion and getting confused, if you go by correct methodology of logic, you will do the answer perfectly. Okay. So one can solve in any alternative. We follow alternative 1 in class to avoid time spent on conversions. So to avoid time spent on, I will go by alternative 1. Alternative 1 at an expert level you can understand easily. 1 or 2 problems, if you don't become expert, you can easily understand the logic. Okay, but sit at home and do this problem once again. At that time, don't see the answer. You write your theory and write. Then you can easily understand. Never you commit mistakes on Forex chapter. Okay, next one. Receipt on selling 92,000 rupees. Per unit currency is a dollar. Question is given on rupee. How to interpret? Whatever he give, you interpret only what is happening to dollar. You tell me that. He may give question on rupee. Hell with that. Tell me what happens to the dollar, because dollar is a per unit for us. So we are selling rupee and buying dollar. We are buying dollar means bank has to sell dollar. Bank sells at a higher rate. Higher rate is ask rate. So required quotation is ask of rupee by dollar. That equal to rupees 26.75. $1 equal to 26.75. We want 92,000 rupees we are selling. So receipt what we get is 3439. Next. Alternative 2, conversion. We want to sell what? Rupee. Directly from rupee point of view, go now. We want to sell rupee. Bank has to buy rupee. Bank buys at a lower rate. Lower rate shall be bid rate. Bid of dollar by rupee. You are buying and selling rupee now, that should come in denominator. Bid of dollar by rupee. But the given quotation is in rupee by dollar format. What to do? Bid of dollar by rupee can also be written as 1 by ask of rupee by dollar, that equal to 1 by 26.75, which equal to 3440. 1 rupee difference again. Okay. This is the idea behind this problem number 9. So please copy down the answer. Theory A important. Sir, I already have your printed notes, sir. PDF I found. Please do write. Please do write, everyone. I am requesting you, write the notes properly in your notes. These notes, write in your notes. Clearly write down. You write, then only you makes you perfect. Okay. So you spend time on writing the notes. That itself will take you to the destination called success. Or else you will never succeed in IFM chapter. Notes, writing A important. Theory A important. Notes A you need to write. Okay, there is no shortcut. You give me the book, I will directly see. Nothing you will see. Till now you have done that only. Okay, till now you have done that only. Again, listening to the class means you are not perfect in understanding. Write the notes, so you will become perfect. Write down, sir.